Hey folks, so a couple years ago I cold stratified and germinated some Sarracenia seeds, and as you can see, a lot of them sprouted, but I didn't plant them until now that I plan to plant them because last summer was such a dry summer, and had I planted them, they all would have died. I planted a few seedlings that were a little larger, and they did die last summer. I did set up a bin, and the larger Sarracenias, I transplanted them to a larger tub, and they did survive, but the smaller ones did not. But now we've had a rainy season so far, so I'm going to go ahead and plant these few remaining ones, which are 1, 2.5. Over here I have some Sarracenia leucophilas, and this is one I bought last summer. This is some variety of hybrid I bought last summer, and these two are the ones I've had for years. This is a smaller variety for the spring pitchers compared to that one, but they both produce beautiful fall pitchers. Then I have a tiny Venus flytrap, a sundew, and then here was a Drosera intermedia, whereas that is either a Drosera rotundifolia or some other variety. But anyway, I had made these labels, so I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and label these. So these two hybrids I've had for years, so I'm going to name them Hybrid 1. I'm going to put the label in the back. And then Hybrid 2, also I'll put it towards the back. And then I have Hybrid 3, which I'll name this one here, because I don't think that is a true type, but I think it is a hybrid. And then I have these two. So one set of seeds, I put a divider here, and one set of them came from that pitcher plant, and the other set came from that, or vice versa. But I'm going to go ahead and transplant these. And what I'm going to do, I don't want to break my vintage McCoy pottery. Let me just hold it in one hand. And I'll just name one my hybrid number 1 and my hybrid number 2. And if that tiny one right here survives, I'll have my hybrid number 3. So I'm going to go ahead and start with that. It's supposed to pour nicely tonight, so hopefully these will grow really well, and hopefully that will survive. Hopefully all 3 of these will survive. So the fact that it rained the last couple days and we have even more intense rain coming tomorrow, and it's been pretty warm, it tells me it's a good time to plant these. And this one looks the happiest, doesn't it? So I'm going to stick these here, and as they grow, I'll eventually pull these dead pitchers out. Because if I pull them now and they're stuck on too tight, or, they'll probably pull the whole seedling, but okay, apparently not. I guess I could have cleaned them out from this thing before, like just pull the dead ones out. But anyway, now I have this container to re-stratify these flowers once they get done blooming for the season, and I can get more hybrids. I did plant some, try to cold stratify a few months ago, and unfortunately, yeah, these are stuck to that, so I'm going to leave them. But I did try to cold stratify a few months ago, and I was not successful. The seeds, when I pulled them out of the freezer, had dried out, so it's a learning lesson. But this was my first attempt ever at cold stratifying any type of seed, and I had success. When you buy seeds off the internet, I never seem to have luck getting them to germinate, but when you harvest your own seeds, they seem to be fresher and healthier typically. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're inspired to cold stratify your own pitcher plants. Well, happy planting, and don't forget to subscribe.